If you're running a small business, you know the feeling, right? You're trying to attract the best people, but you feel like you just can't compete with the massive paychecks the big corporations are throwing around. So how do you win the talent war without a bottomless budget? Well, today we are breaking down exactly how you can offer incredible employee benefits that cost you absolutely nothing.
It feels like a constant battle, doesn't it? You find that perfect candidate, you're ready to make an offer, and then bam! You're up against a corporate giant with a benefits package the size of a phone book. It can feel like you're bringing a knife to a gunfight. But what if I told you you have a secret weapon they don't? See, this isn't about outspending them, it's about outsmarting them.
And here it is. Here is that secret weapon. A staggering 81% of UK employees say that work-life balance is a key factor when they're looking for a new job. For a huge number of people, it's actually more important than salary. Now, this isn't just a number. It is a massive shift in what people truly value, and that right there is your opportunity.
And if you're still on the fence, thinking about the cost, let's talk about the cost of doing nothing. The hidden price of not keeping your staff is huge. Every time a good employee walks out that door, you're looking at spending 20 to 30% of their entire annual salary just to find and train a replacement. So keeping your team happy isn't just a nice thing to do, it's a critical business strategy that directly protects your bottom line.
Okay, so we have established the challenge. Now, let's get right into the solution. Think of this next section as your playbook for benefits that deliver a massive impact without ever touching your budget. Because as you're about to see, the most powerful perks are often the ones that are completely free.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. Listen to Sarah Williams from Bright Ideas Marketing. They saw a 34% jump in employee satisfaction and cut their turnover in half, all without spending a single penny on those traditional, expensive benefits. This isn't just a nice theory, it's a proven, real-world strategy.
So where do we start? Well, we're going to focus on two areas where small businesses can absolutely shine, offering genuine flexibility and building an unbeatable company culture. Honestly, these are the cornerstones of any modern, attractive workplace.
Flexibility. I mean, this is the big one people are asking for right now. Think about it. Flex time, which lets people fit work around their actual lives, not the other way around. Or how about compressed hours? That gives them a 3-day weekend every single week. Offering remote work or creating school hours contracts for parents, you're giving your team a level of control over their lives that money just can't buy. And then there's culture. And no, this is not about ping pong tables and free beer, it's about genuinely investing in your people. A simple peer recognition system where people can just say thank you to each other costs nothing, but it makes people feel seen and makes them feel valued. Carving out a few hours a week for personal development shows you're invested in their future. Even little things like taking meetings while walking outside or offering a paid day off to volunteer build this powerful sense of community and purpose.
Okay, next up, beyond the things we've just talked about, there is another amazing category of free benefits. We're talking about government-backed schemes that let you offer seriously high-value perks to your team, all at zero cost to your business.
Now, the magic behind these schemes is a concept called salary sacrifice. I know, it sounds a bit complicated, but it's really, really simple. An employee just agrees to a slightly lower pre-tax salary, and in exchange, they get a non-cash benefit, like a bike or a car. Because that payment comes out of their gross pay, they end up saving a bunch on tax and national insurance. It's a total win-win, and you know what? It often saves you, the employer, money on your NI contributions too.
So let's look at a classic example, the Cycle to Work scheme. As the employer, you just sign up with a provider. It's totally free. Then your employee gets to choose a brand new bike and pays for it through those pre-tax salary deductions we just talked about. The bottom line? They save up to 39% on the bike, and it costs you absolutely nothing to set up and run.
And you can apply this exact same logic to something much, much bigger, electric cars. Through an EV salary sacrifice scheme, your employees can lease a brand new electric vehicle for 30 to 60% less than if they went and did it themselves. This is a total game-changing benefit that puts you right on par with the biggest companies out there, and again, for zero cost to you. And just look at how the savings stack up here. As you can see, the higher someone's tax rate is, the more they save each month. For a higher rate taxpayer, we're talking about hundreds of pounds back in their pocket every single month. This isn't just some small perk, it is a significant financial benefit that you can offer. All right, so this all sounds great, but how do you actually make it happen? How do you put it into practice? In this final section, we're going to lay out a really simple, actionable plan to get you started right away.
First things first, and this is so important, just breathe. You do not need to implement everything all at once. The goal here is not to overwhelm yourself. The key is to just start small. Pick 1 to 3 of these high-impact benefits that really feel right for your team and your company culture, and just focus on doing them really, really well.
And here is the simple framework to make it happen. Just 4 steps. First, assess. Just ask your team what they actually want. Please, don't guess. Second, select. Pick 1 to 3 things that really align with your company values. Third, implement. Create a super clear policy so everybody knows exactly how it works. And finally, communicate. You gotta shout about it. Make sure your team understands the incredible value of what you're offering them.
So, as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this one last thought. We spend so much time thinking about benefits as these transactional things, items on a checklist. But what if the way you work, the trust you show your team, and the flexibility you offer, what if they aren't just perks? What if your culture itself is the single most valuable benefit you could possibly offer?